Welcome back, everybody. It's Uncle Byron, and if my math is correct, this is episode 48, and we are on our way to the Forsaken Airfield to get the transmitter repaired, get the radio. Yeah, of course, the weather's going to turn shit on me. Grab some water. I think I'm a little dehydrated. My old ass is dragging today. So I was playing that other game I was telling you about, the Uprising or whatever, Rising World, or I just downloaded it. I jumped in it for, let's see, I'd say about 30 minutes or so, just to kind of familiarize myself a little bit with the interface. And that's about as far as I've gone. I set up a couple of the benches and dug myself a cave and learned how to flatten it with a sledgehammer and use the rake and all that. That was kind of interesting. I will say the building is incredibly intuitive in that game. So if you're a builder and you like the survival aspect, it's very laid back on the survival. I like that too. Like you're not constantly needing water and food. So it's fairly easy to find food. It's all over the place. Pumpkins and stuff that I was finding where I was. I did have an episode with three bandits, I think there. They had the scimitars, and I took the scimitars and sharpened it with that grindstone. And that's about as far as I got. You know, I just messed around, built a little starter cave. So I still got to figure a lot of stuff out. It looks fun, though. I haven't watched anybody playing it yet. I know there's a few different YouTubers right now that are covering the game. I know Cage848. Shout out to Cage. He's funny. He's been on YouTube for a long time. I've been following Cage since he was just a small guy. However, this is a separate account that I'm using for my YouTube. I didn't want to mix business with pleasure. Not that this is a business. I'm just saying, you know, it's just kind of the way I was looking at it. I hope the channel grows. You know, I hope I get support from y'all. Appreciate every one of you. I know the channel's still new. I got the wind right in my face and I'm heavy, so taking a little bit of fatigue. Go ahead and pop a soda. Why not? All right, let's see. How far are we up? 115. Carrying the skillet and stuff around, all this weird stuff. But the train station, you know, up the road a piece here. Should have some goodies. Yeah, I got to do something with the get that cooling dock figured out for this laptop because it likes to run on turbo when I'm pushing it with these games. So I don't want to fry the thing out. It's got to. I've never used one. It's my first one. I do have the laptop obviously elevated, and the fans are above the desk about 4 inches. So there's nothing restricting the airflow. But I want to just hook that up anyway. See if I can keep my fans down some. And this morning, it decided it was actually going to load correctly and turned on the other monitor. I've had this issue when I turn the computer on in the morning. I got to close the laptop lid, wait for the Razer emblem on the cover to light up, then open it, and then the monitor turns on. And I've got the correct drivers. I use the NVIDIA app. Been using that for years. So it's, you know, all my drivers to the computer are updated. Windows is updated. Firmware is updated. All that stuff's updated. And for the first time this morning, I turned it on and it loaded right. So maybe it's figuring itself out. I do not like the Windows 11, with the, how does the opening or the lid and close the lid respond and that, what the power button does. What's up with that? It was fine the way it was. It's like I said, these guys are the only ones I know that can take an operating system and just trash it. I'm not overly impressed with Windows 11. I was actually contemplating, and I had my finger on the button, getting a Mac. But couldn't bring myself to do it. I've been using Windows too long. I mean, it seems to run fine. I just think it runs a lot of stuff in the background. A lot of stuff that I'm never going to use. So I'm going to have to go through at some point and just thin that out. Get rid of a bunch of garbage I'm not going to use. If I'm not using it, why have it hogging up space, right? Come on, Astrid, get your dragon ass moving. I did want to stash some, probably more there, the maintenance yard, but I'll wait and do some up here at the railroad station. I'll leave that flare there for my return. Yeah, it's kind of neat. I was almost able to get to the whole tunnel with no light. So turning that cam up helped. I wanted to turn it up so that when I'm recording, you all can see better. So that's what I've been doing. That's kind of cool looking. Hopefully the new one they add some sort of building mechanisms into the game. I mean, I appreciate the customization in this, but I would love to just build a big log cabin somewhere of my choice. I just think that would be so cool. Just plop down like a pre-made structure. You collect all the materials you need for it and build it. I think that just add a nice element to the game. There you can set up a nice, like make the hunting lodge in Broken Railroad. Make that like buildable. Maybe not that size, but something like it. Like that, like a cottage. I think that'd be kind of cool. Because then you can have your base where you want it. I know the preview video is pretty badass looking. I'm really looking forward to it. And hopefully they keep some of the elements of this in there, I'm still waiting for them to finish story mode. Is that even finished yet? I don't think it is. I think we're on, chapter 5 or something? I know I did the whole thing where you're at the prison and you break the dude out and that guy's naughty, evil guy, and you got to deal with that and escape. Sorry if spoilers in there. If you never, I really did just spoil a whole lot, so you got to kind of see it. All right, guys. Apologize for the lengthy travel, but it's part of the game, and I wanted to get this all captured. It's like I said, my phone never rings. The minute I hit start recording on OBS, poof. Suddenly I'm the most popular person on the planet or something. Plus I had to plug my phone in. I've had this phone, it's a Samsung, what is it, S2 or something? I can't remember. It's nice, Android, big screen, 7-inch plus. My wife's is a little bit bigger. So I still got her phone on. I just don't have the heart to shut it off. Had that number for 20 years. Sorry, guys. I don't want to get nostalgic, but it's a fresh wound I deal with on a daily basis. I miss her with all my heart. You don't find your soulmate much in life, but I did. I sure did, let me tell you. Me and her were two peas in a pod. Opposites, but the same, if that makes any sense. You know, we were pretty evil duo, let me tell you. Not evil, but, you know, we could be devious. All right, plugging along. Yeah, it's at nighttime. Should be able to push for the railroad station.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
We're almost there. Ooh, yeah. Where's that one way you can go up here somewhere? So, like I said, I am not extremely familiar with these maps. So, you know, maybe we can learn something at the same time. I think I gotta move my fan over after. I hate that it monitors my temperatures in Celsius, though, because I just don't know it. You know, we use Fahrenheit here. We use pounds here. And there's no way to change it on my monitor, so. Because I have a monitor strip along the top left. You can't see it in the video because it's transparent. I can only see it. And it tells me the GPU temperatures, the CPU, what my network's using, the play time, the overall real time, and then my FPS, which right now is floating at 229, which is great. You naughty torch. Oh, flare. Grab that one out. There'll be some wood at the station anyway. Plus, there's actually some decorative stuff in that building I'm going to grab. It's of each area, like, kind of. There's like 3 of them, I think. Or no, maybe, no, it's not here. It's the, I'm thinking of the building in Forsaken Airfield. They're the coolest posters. So if you don't know where they are, you haven't seen, I'll show them to you. They're awesome. I'd love to grab them and I put them in Coastal. If I can lug them over there. They're not that bad. It's like 0.44, 0.55, something like that in weight. Apologize if you hear me drinking, guys, but I'm trying to purge some water today. Like I said, I've been feeling a little bit under the weather. I've been taking some supplements. I take Omegas every day. So if you're all looking into that health thing, go to PuritansPride.com. They got great prices, and I've been using those Omegas. I had a blood clot in my leg, and they wanted to put me on, it was like Coumadin, and then it was Eliquis and some other blood thinner. And I started taking, I dosed the Omegas. I was doing 2. They're called all-in-one Omegas. It's got like 3, 5, 7, 9, something like that. They're really good quality. They purify them so there's no mercury in it, and it doesn't lose its. Anyway, I cleared the blood clot. My doctor was like astonished. How'd you do that? It's completely gone. And then I got relaxed with it and stopped taking them, and ended up with another clot in my lung this time, which is dangerous as all hell. That'll scare the crap right out of you, let me tell you. And so now I am taking a blood thinner. Pretty much the specialist I went to told me I'm going to be on for the rest of my life. I mean, I could go just with the Omega route, but you start talking a clot in your lung. That's something you don't want to mess with. But I did since then have I had a CAT scan done, and it was dissolved. There was just some scar tissue or something, they said. So that was a relief, because when you got something like that, you know, you jar yourself wrong, or you bend wrong, or you
I need some water.
cough real hard or something, that thing dislodges, and that could really do a lot of damage. It can kill you. One of the worst clots you want to hear you got's the one in your lung, let me tell you. Anywhere, actually, but the lung is, yeah. Because if it goes, it can go a couple different ways, right? Sorry, I don't mean to be morbid Uncle Baldwin here, but it's just life, man. It happens. A lot of people are dealing with clots these days, so I'm just trying to give you little tips. Go to PuritanPride.com and look at the all-in-one Omegas. And they have like 3 to 5 bottle specials, and it's really good price, and it's quality stuff I've been using. I will strongly, I'm not funded or anything or sponsored. Obviously, it's a brand new channel, and I have a lot of subscribers anyway. It's just what I personally use. I've been buying stuff from them for years. Great stuff, and it works. You notice the difference. You know, so I got vitamin C. I got a D3, and it's got like rose hips in it. I take all-in-one Omegas. I take zinc, copper, chelate, I think it's called. Chelate, CHELATE. And I take another supplement. It's got like a pepper extract, and it's supposed to help the other nutrients you're taking absorb better. Can't remember what it's called. You can just look it up or Google it. I'm not going to deal with these cars right now. Just want to get in here and get situated. Grab this wood. Whoa. Get inside, man. Let's light this fire so we can see. All right, where the hell did it go? See that? It just went dark. I don't know if the game's long dark. Come on, man. Why are you messing with Uncle Ballin right there? What the hell? Alright.
I think I can use
That's
this.
all right. We don't need that. Okay, there we go. Let's clean the junk in here. Alright. But you see, these are cool too. I just think it's just, they're just cool. And you got this. This thing, it's awesome. You know, life when it was the way it was, right? Got bulletin board. Nice poster. You can take a lot of the stuff too. That's pretty cool. There's always matches in here. Making a liar, man. Oh, they're there. I was gonna say, I always find matches in there, man. All right, got a soda, more
I'm not gonna be able
matches.
to carry this load for much longer.
Ski gloves. Free bandage. Why is this junk here? It's not clearing up. That's weird. Grab that book. If I don't need stuff, I gotta shed some stuff on before we go taking off to the airfield.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I sure will. It's not today, fool. All right. Figure out what I'm gonna stash. Probably a couple of these matches. I know these are a little bit better, but it's fine. I'm not picky. Fire starts, the fire starts. All right, got a lot of food on me, a lot of tea, some ruined stuff. I'll probably try to partake in some of them calories tonight. If I get a little food poison, that's fine. My condition's good. I can take it. No, light the fireplace. There you go. Yeah, we'll use a match. What the hell? Don't think you need to make water, but I probably am going to make some coffees up and see. See where my water is from there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
good one.
Glad you approve, Astrid. All right, let's go throw out this. Put this away. It's driving me nuts. cook some of these up. Come on. Cook up some herbal teas. Pick that up. What time we at? What do we got on the fire? Okay, we got 3 hours. I don't want to eat bad yet. Soda's fine. I've never gotten anything from a soda being ruined even. These are a little sketchy, but I have antibiotics and I'm worried about it. Just didn't want to get it too early.
Getting a bit thirsty.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Astrid. Calm down. My goodness. You act like it's the end of the earth or something. Hey, you eat a lot of this little stuff, it adds up in weight, you know? I know I could cook stuff with it. I get it, but just not Uncle Byron, you know what I mean? All right, we filled up. We'll save that ruined food. Really don't want to have too much of an issue here. Gonna go ahead and we're gonna pass an hour. Gonna load up on the water. Let's see. I don't need to drink that tea. I don't have any afflictions, I don't think. Let me just double check. Yeah, we're good on that stuff. Like I said, I do need to get a repair session in, but I'll get that at the airfield. There's plenty of stuff there to loot. Gonna be spending probably a whole video there. Maybe even 2, who knows? Depends on how it goes. Okay. Let's see, we're at 112. That's not terrible. Anything here I really don't need a whole lot. I can stash this water. Ditch the fuel here. Drop the marine flare. Don't need 2 can openers. I want to keep the wood. I can get rid of those. There we go. We're nice and under now. Drink some coffee and we'll get out of here. Looks like the weather wants to be shitty for me, but that's fine. I will actually, you know what? I should go over here real quick and just check and see if that bearskin bedroll didn't bless us with its presence, you know? Come on, we can get up there. There's a pry bar usually chilling over here somewhere. Huh. Oh, there's an prize knife. That'd be a cool, cool little thing to find if you're just starting off in this zone, you know? Let's go down here and check this. Right here, may as well get it done. Nope, it's not here. If it was here, it'd be like right in here. So I grab that. I always grab the notes. Got some ruined dog food, some pork and beans. All right, get the hell out of here. God, I feel like Superman now. I'm so light. Look at, watch this. See, it shuts itself. Isn't that funny? There's some coal over there and stuff, but I'll leave that. Right now, I just want to get up to Wheelie's Turn and go down the side of the mountain and get over to the airfield real quick. That's the plan anyway. Of course, I got the wind in my pie hole, so. You know, because that's the way it likes to do me lately. Probably get up there and then I'll just change route. Still got to get my channel art and my videos all situated. I have been experimenting with some editing software. I'm still trying to make up my mind which one I really want to go with. So at this point, I know there's not a lot of you out there yet, but if you guys are good at that or you know something about it or a good program to use. I know that YouTube's got its studio and all that, but people are saying it sucks. I don't know. Never used it, so I couldn't tell you. Right now, I'm just cutting and starting from where I'm stopping and leaving off. Just trying to make it one fluid video. That would be neat, though, later on to butt them all together and make like a super cut. That'd be cool. I just want to chronicle me playing the game, you know, and share it with people. Watch, it has a battery. No. Nothing there.
Thank you.
I pick up one knife and I get a sprain risk. Welcome to the long dark, everybody. Or like I like to refer to it as the long walk. But that's fine. Look at our fatigue. The coffee's like everything. I've been trying to lay back because I went a little crazy with them in the beginning there. And we still got the little problem to deal with yet, and that's going to BlackRock and getting that last full cache because it will be full. We only found 2 out of 8. So there's 1 left, and that means it's full. So what's full? I got the Hunters and Conspiracy, so we need, what's the other one? Preppers. So, because later on when the trader sends you off, he's going to give you a clue as to what bunker you need to go to get the goodies and bring it back to him. But you do all that, it opens up some cool stuff. Once you get the rep up with them, like I said, you get the bunker rifle, bushcraft bow. There's like vitamin C supplements if you have scurvy turned on. Sweaters, got clothes, you know, like patterned wool mittens, and you can get boots and all kinds of stuff. It's totally worth getting your rep up with them. Thought that was a great addition to the game. The way they did it to where you see his boat out there when you're going back, it's pretty cool. I thought they did a really nice job. Yeah, he's talking, but you're not. You know, it's just cool. They did a good job with it. People were concerned. Oh, it's going to ruin the frickin' game. And I thought they implemented that very well, unlike the Cougar. I'd have the Cougar on, guys. It's just more of a pain in the ass to me than it's worth. It really is. Like I said, that'd be very beneficial in Interloper for the stuff you can craft. So if I was in an Interloper, I'd have it on. Obviously, it's a little bit more difficult when you're taking out the Cougar with a bow, but I did get a little bit better at it, getting my
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
getting my bow skill up to 5. And it really helped too in being able to crouch. Boy, what do I got in your mind? Woof. Yeah, it's just so much more helpful. You're not scaring off what you're going after, and you can get up closer and I have to pop a coffee because I do not want to be wiped out going through here. Silly Chihuahua's drinking water over there and choking on it because he has this thing where he drinks and he just drinks way too fast. It's like, slow down. It's not the last water on earth there, you freaky Chihuahua. His name is Jake. I call him Joshua. He gets really mad at me. He doesn't like that for some reason. Chihuahuas are a very temperamental dog. You'll just be sitting there patting them, and next thing you know, they're like, you know, turn into little psychos. All right, here we go. That's so cool. I've never noticed that before. The falling debris. That is cool. Is that a graphic thing? Because I don't ever remember seeing that unless I just wasn't paying attention. It's kind of weird. All right, wheelies turn. This is where we exit. Oh, yeah. All right, and I do crouch down this. Gonna get some sprains. I don't think I've gotten down here yet without any. So, kind of hug right here a little bit. You're gonna have to take a little fall damage. I don't want to take that much though. I should have went over to the other side a little bit more. That's all right. We'll just do the Spider-Man move. Try to get over here and not fall. There we go. Moving along. Yeah, here we go. A little there. That's fine. We'll be all right. Okay. Bounce down that mountain, Astrid. Bounce down that mountain. You goat girl. Goat that hill, fool. It's all right. A little abuse to the clothing. 2 sprained ankles. Go ahead and fix those up. That's what the bandages are for, right? Get that fog off my screen. No fog on the screen, man. All right, right here. Son of a bitch. He came out of nowhere. Okay, we got him. Yeah, what'd you think of that? Butt nugget, turd burglar, buck goblin. Did I say buck goblin? I think I did. All right. Cruising along, man. We're cruising along. Who else? Just running up the hill here, minding my own business. Like Little Red Riding Hood. All right. Start seeing some airfield stuff here. Yeah, that cuts off quite a bit going down that hill. It's worth getting some sprains and ripped up clothes. As long as you don't die doing it, you're all right. That's the way I look at it. No goat that you make it alive is unsuccessful. I should have went down a little more on the left side. That's fine. We did fine. Going to take a little bit of fall. You can go down one side on the right side and go down that way. I've done that too. I haven't perfected that goat yet. I've only done it maybe 3 or 4 times. So, but here we are. Sometimes there's wolves here you have to deal with. I don't see any out today though. That one wolf back there though, didn't he just come out of nowhere? I heard him and it was like, I know that growl too in this game. When you hear it like that, he's on you. That's the I'm on you, dude. You can't, you can't shoot me. So like I said, you play this, you expect to get bit by wolves, man. Just part of the game. I try not to let the bears get me or the moose, but that happens. I hate broken ribs. That's one of the foods I guess you can get to help you heal that up faster. Don't know what it's called. Can't remember. I was reading it in the dev diary notes. Or dev notes, whatever they are. There's a lot of stuff here that you can loot. Here, I'll show those posters I was talking about now. I'm thinking about it. I think they're in here. Yeah, here's where they are. Check them out. Ain't those cool? Tell me those aren't cool. And I'm totally taking them. Let's see what we got for weight. Yeah, 0.55, so I was right. But those are just so cool. I wish they had more in here, like for the rest of them. That'd be even cooler. I mean, you can like take this. I'm not going crazy because it's a long journey out here. Clear up some of this garbage. Other than that, there's really not a whole lot in here. Some suitcases. The radio, if you want to talk to the trader.
This will come in handy.
There's a lot of clothes you can tear up. I probably should grab these. Ordered this cheesesteak from this place I've never been to. And it was super.
I'm not
It was
sure
good.
I can carry much more.
It's hard in Florida to find good cheesesteak, let me tell you. But this one was the best one I've had, and I've tried a lot over the last 16, 20 years here, so. All right, let's skedaddle. Those are kind of cool, too. So like I said, I really wish they'd made that tab wait list so you can just grab stuff. And I don't mean like a ridiculous amount, but some, give us some free weight. I feel like I'm just leaving a lot of stuff behind that I really wouldn't mind decorating the base with, or base, other bases too, not just coastal, but wherever. I'm gonna go up there and grab that. Get that out of the way. There's a lot of stuff in here, flare shells and stuff like that. Film I'm not gonna use, paint I'm not gonna use. Let's go ahead and clean it up in here a little bit. I think I already got that anyway. We'll check that stuff when I get back down. Here we are back in Alterac Valley, World of Warcraft. God, the hours I got logged on all my characters. Ugh, I had every single class maxed, and I ran them all for good gear. Yeah, Uncle Bard had no life. Alright, so we got that. Now all I gotta do is just go repair that. No flare stuff. That's kind of weird. Alright. Okay. Investigate signal in Pleasant Valley. Well, let's get this tower fixed first, boy, these stairs are long. Getting dizzy. Alright, sometimes there's some food in here. Hammer, I'll stick that down here with the forge. Not that I would ever come here purposely for foraging, but I guess you're playing interloper, finding a hammer here would be kind of cool. I don't know if you can or not.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
You'll be fine. So let's get this tower fixed. Batteries got me good. Grab that. Go ahead and get this taken care of. I'll activate the ones I've repaired already, which is cool. Yeah, I forgot the other day I did a session. I thought I was on like video 42 or something. I'm going, where did I forgot, and I didn't index them. So I got to go through preview to see what I was doing so I can have something in the description. And once I get them all labeled, I'll run them through OBS and remux them and then upload them. I totally forgot I did that. It's been, let's see, the 28th was the last time I recorded. It's the 1st. It's October 1st today. So. Got the power. Okay, fuse is done. The wires. That done. This done. Ooh, yeah. Can you feel it? Turn the sucker on. There you go. All right. Repair transmitter, Mountain Town, Pleasant Valley, Forlorn Muskeg. And outside of here, I think there's what, one more to do? Sorry about that. I had a bug flying right at my face. So get out of here, dude. What the hell you doing, bruh? And he's still flying around. Oh, jerk don't get it, does he? All right. Well, I'm going to go in here and we're going to call this episode. I appreciate everyone stopping by. Always enjoy your company. All right. Let's see here. I'll move this stuff later. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call this one right here, guys. And it's Uncle Barron. Till next time, take care, guys.